Welcome to another video in the Dark Realm. Today I will be discussing my thoughts along with other YouTubers on Anna Oop, in my opinion the worst of the T channels. Stay till the end as we expose her for saying slurs unapologetically, honey. Now, of course, I already made a video on Anna exposing her honey, but let's be honest, that video was trash. Trash quality, over screaming, bad audio, background noise, recycled gameplay. I've been busy but also lazy lately, but since it's winter break, I have a lot of free time on my hands, so without wasting your time, again, let's get into the video. So as you know, a tea or drama channel is basically a channel talking about beauty gurus, because who doesn't love hearing about James Charles grooming teenagers constantly? And they talk about TikTokers that only a phone-obsessed personality closet-dwelling or dramatic 14-year-old girl would care about. One that quite literally eats up the latest news on her beloved internet sisters, the queen herself, Charli D'Amelio, and how she broke up with a bad boyfriend for the 15th time. I'm sorry, don't mean to get sidetracked, but you quite literally must be boring, attention-thirsty, cancel culture kid if you watch Anna Oop. To summarize Anna Oop in one sentence, it's basically the ugliness of whatever my last video on her was. Like, why does this woman have 20 million plus subscribers? Must really have no life to support that, but okay, honey! Anna is like every bad apple in the commentary community that makes bland 8-minute videos on why Gen Z is cringe and how DV's licks are wrong cause stealing. I know, right? Who would have thought? Stealing is... well, of course, stealing. So original. Good job, Tag Swag. But yeah, without further ado, let's break into specific reasons she sucks.
Before we drop this beat, bitch, I got Chanel shoes. They cost more than
First reason Anna Banana, or Miss Visco Queen, is so awesome is because she, like other commentary good boys, clickbaits ladies and gentlemen, wow, so inspirational. You heard it yourself. She makes dumb videos like Joshua Bassett exposes Olivia Rodrigo. And when she never got exposed for doing anything, all he said was, good for you fooling everyone, and then calls it shade. That's just pointing out how no one saw his side of the story. Stop making every little thing into a petty war for clicks. We know you don't have a life, but that doesn't mean you should make dumb videos on people's relationships just because you don't have one.
I may take a man. I got clout, and I got rocks in.
Of course, with the horrible channel comes bad video topics. She milks everything she talks about. She's literally the worst version of the commentary community, as I keep saying. An example of her milking is with her weird obsession over Charli D'Amelio. Let's just search Charli D'Amelio on her search page, and at least 120 results of Charli D'Amelio related content will come up. Over 100 videos. Lady has an obsession over a minor. She also talks about Dixie D'Amelio's music and her sexuality. I don't know why, like, I don't know when someone's sexuality became something we turn into freaking Gravity Falls conspiracy theories. May I add, she copies commentary channels with the whole how Larray ruined his career in a second. So if we look at this Diva's channel, you can see that she frequently makes videos on random things outside of her niche because she ran out of leaked photos of Charli D'Amelio brushing her teeth. She talks about Minecraft Predators, Lil Nas X, Mr. Beast, and Squid Game. What is she, Vilscum 94? How random is she? She really loves her keywords. She's like Connor Pugs, really loves when her inconsistency is rewarded in the YouTube algorithm. Probably why she used her face reveal keyword to get views, because her channel was flopping. And then leached off of that to try to get more views. Wow. I mean, I know I do that, but wow.
Shoes, they cost more than your rent. I was ugly, now I'm hot, so bitch, I can be your friend.
I know I touched on this a bit before, but she really has the most generic feedback ever. OMG, devious licks are bad guys, blackfishing is disgusting, racism is wrong. Like, I know that, genius. If I knew you were going to be that broad and just brought those topics up for the sake of making content and making money, then I wouldn't have clicked on your video in the first place. When watching Anna Poop videos, you'll always notice how annoying her voice is. Her voice is a mix of Jessie from Toy Story, a dramatic 14-year-old girl with an iPhone mic setting her vocals to ear rape as sassy diva, and a quirky, narcissistic kid. And she always needs to stretch her vocals so that your eardrums burst. I wonder how she never gets sore throats. I swear, she's the type of girl to always scream when the teacher turns out the lights, or when a bee enters a room. or after looking at Sonic EXE for too long.
Been on me, I put you in the coma.
Every time you watch one of her videos, you notice one thing, and it's her cookie TikTok Visco Tea girl stock images. She sometimes blends sounds with them, but it's usually used to emphasize how smart she is for saying that blackfishing is bad for the culture, and that cancel culture is superior. It's usually like an eyebrowless Doja Cat or a Cardi B meme, or some weird girl with long nails being sassy. Extra side note. Also, whenever she plays a copyrighted song, she always has to do that train wreck sound effect. Like it's just like she makes it very stretched out and like echoey, and you know the instrumental is very like all over the place, kind of like in the distance. I think you know what I'm talking about. You can even just go to one of her videos and listen. It's very annoying. Like, if you're gonna play a copyrighted song, just do a snippet. You can edit it, but you don't have to make it so annoying, because like it's not funny, it's not cool, you're not quirky. It's so annoying. Like, what's the point of that? There's other ways we can get around copyright instead of being annoying. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. I know this is a petty ass thing to talk about, to nitpick like little things to do with what I have to talk about the overall content, but gosh, do you have to move your MS Paint 5-minute craft looking Bitmoji all over the screen every 5 seconds after you make a half-ass point? It's honestly annoying.
Roll Kenny, he was born with a vision all morning with the mixed dashboard. Parallel, like an alien came visit.
This is pretty self-explanatory, but her thumbnails are very cringy. They look like if Gen Z girls recreated 2012 magazines to match their favorite no-name celebrity. Like, who cares? Well, what's his name? Vinny Acker or whatever these no-name losers are. Like, do you seriously keep tabs on all these random minors to make videos on? You're literally just profiting off of like random people that you don't even know in their relationships. Like, you must have a really boring life. But anyways, back on track. They usually have some musty photo of someone with a fake quote or basic reaction like, "This is bad" on them. Or something infuriating enough to get a certain marginalized group's attention, enough to get her impressions click-through rates up.
Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's top of the morning.
Another thing I hate about Angela Anaconda is that she always just sides with the most popular opinion. If the consensus sides with Charlie getting canceled, she votes for it. If the other wants to protect Charlie, then defends her. But either way, she always got her little baby sister Charlie protected from the bullies. The point Janet Animations made in an interview with Xmosh YouTuber Anthony Padilla was that she hates it when people like to take the moral high ground and point something out, saying it's wrong, acting like them standing against that is going to save the situation. And that's exactly what Anna does. She points out small issues like Dixie D'Amelio shading Addison Rae in her new song, even though it wasn't true and wasn't necessary, or how Olivia Rodrigo's ex is quote-unquote shading her in a new song, or how predators are leaving disgusting comments on little kids' TikTok videos and how they should stop. Like, she just ended school bullying and racism or she tries to make a point, she never has something to back it up. Like when she allegedly found proof that Addison Rae is a Trump supporter, which just turned out to be her saying hi to her living in a certain area, and old tweets from like 2015. OMG, somebody better go call the feds. We have a report of suspicious activity. The last thing I wanted to point out is how she's a hypocrite. I have two examples to provide. The first one is a more recent case. She gets mad when people roast Mr. Beast for donating money to people during his Squid Game because apparently it's selfish. Yeah, that's a thing now. But does the same thing at the little beginning of the video. She's all like, "That's knockoff Squid Game, ain't it?" Proceeds to scream like a child into her Walmart microphone while having her avatar looking disapproving. Her fans and haters pointed out that to her in the comments. If you look under her little pep rally of pom-pom TikTok cheerleaders, I even left a comment. The final instance I will be talking about today was when she said a Mexican slur after getting mad at someone for saying it. The proper context was when she was talking about Bryce Hall being a naughty douchebag. She mentioned how he got called out for using a certain W slur that I will not say for obvious reasons, and simultaneously says it without any regret or overthinking, which I assume her videos are scripted. Oh my gosh. That's as dumb as like when the TikTokers were saying that you should stay home and stay safe and then just go out to party in like Hawaii or something, I forget. And don't think I buy her little YouTuber apology. She left exclusively to her community tab to act like nobody saw it. She definitely cared so much that she made a video addressing it. Tastes like hypocrisy with a dash of non-accountability. I bet she wouldn't want people spilling tea on her for that, now would she? Especially after writing it down before saying it. What a juicy scandal. The tea is as hot as the sun right now. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's rant video. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more awesome videos. The more awesome, the better. Without further ado, the Dark Phoenix will be signing out. Bye.
You can't be replaced. So no one else can do. That's why I'm honest. Spend my life with you. I won't please you any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand?